morning, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to do something a little bit different this morning. The machine, I just got here in the machine, 313's warming up. We're going to do just a little bit of a flyover. I'm going to talk about what I'm going to try to do today. I'm saving that tree right there for the guy to come get, to get the logs. Y'all can see here's one fire. It's burned down pretty good. Big old bodock still left in there. I got that one tree, or that one pile right there left. This little bit of stuff right here to take out. That's a pretty good cedar right there. Y'all can see the cows. Here's the old pond levee. I'm gonna take it and lay it back up in the hole, kind of where the cows are standing now. I still got to get that tree out. This big pecan, it's gonna stay. I'm glad, because I didn't want to take that thing down. It's still alive, still a healthy tree. Got to take that big cedar down. I don't know if it's gonna be any count. It's pretty rotten. That one's dead. And this tree right here has got to go. No, not that one. That one right there, the one in the center right there, because it's dying. They was burning stuff up underneath it, so it's pretty well killed it. There's the pond. Today, yeah, I hope today that I get to back drag that thing one more time after it's kind of dried out here. Here's the other little pile. It's burned down pretty good. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the dump truck to take these piles back around to the fires, because let me show y'all right here. That's a pretty good hill up through there. Maybe y'all can get a, that's a better look of the side of the hill that I've been working on. It's pretty steep. And where I'm gonna start this morning, I'm gonna go kick my fires around. Well, no, I'm not. I'm gonna let them be still, because I don't want all my coals burn up just yet. I've got to get these big son of a guns down. I don't know what that tree is. I guess it's an oak, just judging by the branches. I need to see if I can get the neighbor's permission to come on their side and grab these limbs for them. I don't think they'll mind, because this tree is actually on Frank, the farmer. Paul's the cattle farmer. He said he'd come cut the fence yesterday, that way I can get these trees out and it not bother the fence, and we'll fix it whenever I get done. If those are some good cedars, I'll save the log out of them for the sawmill guy. That's a big tree right there. It's kind of hard to tell. Maybe if I can get me in the shot with it, y'all can kind of see. You can kind of get a little bit of reference with the excavator sitting back there in the dump truck. It's not small, but we'll get her. I'll probably save the big oak for the guy too, because it's probably gonna have it'll probably still be pretty solid. So anyway, that's what we're gonna do this morning. I'm just gonna let this machine warm up. It is cold this morning. I think it was right at 30 degrees or something like that. There's the old dozer. Man, that's such a good looking machine. I love that thing. We're starting to knock a little bit of paint off the blade. Not a whole lot. So anyway, I'm gonna get to work in just a minute and try to get this thing wrapped up today. It's not a whole lot to do, it's just all spread out everywhere. Right, I'm gonna get started on this cedar right here. Looks like I'm gonna have to break out most of the limbs just to even get up to it. get sick. Y'all know how men are when we get sick. It's the end of the world. Especially for me. I always get a severe case of the man flu. Carly, she don't like to take care of me when I'm sick though. She just leave me to suffer. She says, you're on your own, boo. Crap, that thing's about to go. Be nice if that some gun just laid on over. We'll see if it's, see what it do right here. Let's see if she'll come on over. Reach way up in it. And she's rotting at the bottom. Just as I thought. That's okay, I'm still going to cut it out. It may be okay on up in the log, I'll just see. I'll see what old boy says about it. But I'm gonna get this thing processed up and where's Jimmy at when you need him? I need the dump truck over here. I'll see if he's busy today. Crispy. Still ain't figured out what it is. Push on it just a little and see. Yeah, that son of a gun's gonna go right on over. I'm gonna get these cedars out of my way and figure out where he cut the fence at. And then I'll push this big son of a gun over. Maybe the neighbors will be happy once these are gone, because it is kind of blocking their view. Right in front of that big pretty house right over there on the hill. But it also kind of gives them a little bit of privacy too, so I don't know. They might regret it. I think I see where he's got the fence cut now. I think it's in that one of them, that panel right there. Alright y'all, we're here with the big tree now. And this cedar that was sitting right here, I couldn't cut the root ball on the other side because of the fence. And when I pushed it over, it kind of took up one of the old fence posts, so the fence pretty much got broke anyway. That fence is in bad shape. It needs to be redone. I'm just gonna cut around this thing a little bit, that way maybe it won't fight me going down. I don't want it to fall on the fence down through yonder. Got so much low hanging limbs I can barely get up under it. Alright, let me get repositioned and grab all that stuff off the neighbors too. The only problem is this tree right there is right in that fence line, and I don't think any of that's cut loose, so I'm gonna have to wait on that. So make sure I don't tear none of that stuff up. I'll let Paul come figure that out. So let's see if we can get this big son of a gun to go where I want it to. It ain't going where I want it to. Crap. I guess I'm gonna have to sit on the hill a little bit. Like a cloud is coming up behind me, and I hope it don't start raining. Jimmy's supposed to be on his way. Maybe we can start loading this stuff out and hauling it to the fire. So, I'm gonna get this thing busted up, and whenever he gets here, we'll fire up the old dump truck. Maybe the neighbors will be happy now that they can see across through here and see the other side of the field over here. Maybe they won't be too upset about the fence, which we'll fix it. Alright y'all, Jimmy showed up. He finally decided to come back to work. Jimmy, I'm gonna try to bunch this stuff up as good as I can so it can come out. I just have to make a few extra trips, all I know. Try this other fire over here, but this side of the pond is pretty rough. Alright, go ahead. Might just be easier to go where he was. Don't spill none. Pull up a little bit. Well, I didn't tell you to stop. Alright. Yep. I'm telling you, they keep getting hung on them stupid brackets on the back. cedar tree over here. We'll take these up here to closer to the chainsaw and get these cut up. And that'd be it on this one. Then we'll go down the hill and start hauling out. Y'all look at Jimmy going there. Back on. Alright guys and girls, today is the day I'm going to get this thing done. Got everything on the fire last night and that is burned up very nice. Well, no, I got one more pile down there. One more thing over there. Yeah, today might not be the day. Gosh almighty. That pile over there is pretty well burnt down. I'm going to rake through it, stack it up one more time, get everything kicked around, stacked up on the fire. Then I'm gonna jump in the dozer and just kind of blade over everything. I don't want to disturb the grass as least as possible, but I do want to fix kind of where this catch pin was, where I ripped trees and stuff up. I'm gonna fix all that and just grade around the pond one more time. I'm not getting down in there, but kind of on this top ledge and maybe on the back slope. And all that down in there, I just want to blade it through. I kind of wish I had the root rake now, but it'll be okay. But yeah, it definitely opened it up, and I've got to fill in. I'm gonna take that old pond levee there and roll it back off in where the pond was and fix all that. It's probably gonna piss the cows off, but they'll be okay. So yeah, this one I should get it done today. No, I'm not, because the fire, I'll have to let it cook down some more and rake the ashes out. But all in all, I should get everything done but that. So let's warm up the machine and go stack the fire. Alright y'all, I'm gonna load these logs up for this guy now. Got the fire stacked up over there. Figure out how these are gonna go on here. Cedars though, hard to come by around here. He didn't want them, I'd have kept them for myself. This is a persimmon. If anybody knows, y'all let me know. I think that's going to be a very pretty slab right there, and make some nice tabletops out of, especially in that crotch right there. So he said he's going to come back and get this one. He don't live just too far from here. So I'm going to go rake this other fire out real quick and go jump on the dozer finally. Well, y'all, I've rolled rolled the stump out of here, but now he says you can't really do nothing with it. So, change of plans. I'm gonna roll it back in the hole and just dig a hole and bury most of it and cover it up with a pond levee. I mean, this machine won't even pick it up. And I tried to get as much dirt off of it as I can. Some gun's pretty big. So, I hate for it to go to waste, but this ain't nothing they can do with it. I'm gonna get this thing rolled off in the hole and halfway covered up, and then go jump on the dozer and fill this old pond in.
Alright y'all, I'm happy with that for right now. Still got a little bit more right in here to take care of, but I got to get the tripod out of the way. But that stuff right there is hard. But this very bottom terrace, I'm going to try to fix it where the cows have walked through it. I'm basically just going to try to buzz it off and then back drag it a time or two, kind of fill in their ruts and stuff. And then that's kind of what this is. Water may pool right here a little bit, but I don't want it to come washing the hill out. So they've got it real bad down there, and then I'm gonna run over everything with a dozer and try to slick this one up while the fire is burning down. So yeah, probably the next clip will be the finished product, I hope. No, wait, I forgot. I'm gonna go set the water level and show y'all how I do that. Okay guys and girls, I'm gonna show y'all how I set the water level. Had a good friend, Ernest, messaged me the other day. He's been following me for a long time now, and he asked me how do I set the water level. So like I said, I know some of y'all this is going to be redundant, but this is just how I do it. I really don't know no other way to do it. I'm gonna get my transit here. I was gonna do it yesterday, and turn my transit on. The batteries were dead, so I didn't have enough daylight to go to the store and get some batteries and make it back. But let me grab, I ain't gonna mark the water level all the way around because I've already did that. Y'all forgive me about my truck here. I'm just gonna grab 2 flags, really all I need right now. And I'll walk around the edge and just show y'all where the water line will come up to once I set it. All right, I'm sorry about the wind. It's a pretty windy day. I know this corner is the lowest spot on the pond, just from where I shot grade on it last time. I actually took some more dirt out of this corner. I wasn't happy with it. I just kept pulling dirt out of this corner and putting it up on the dam, but it's got so much clay in it, it is nearly impossible to really grade out. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set that just by eyeballing it right here. I can tell that that's probably 8 to 10 inches lower than the top right here. What it is, we don't want it to run out this way. We want it to go out that way and then down the hill into the creek. We just don't want it to go out this way and then go down through there, which I don't think it will. But that's where I'm gonna set my water line. So all I do is grab my little thing here. Let me get my stick here set up. The laser's spinning there, you can see that. All right, so I've got my laser set here. I got my flag there. What I do is I just set the laser catcher to that flag. Now what I'm gonna do is walk around the pond here. Just make sure I ain't gonna go over the dam anywhere else, which I shouldn't. I see that's where the water's gonna be, down there. So I got about 1.5 foot at least of freeboard, and it should actually get higher around through here because this dam, see that, I'm about that much higher. So what I'll do is go down here at this end where I want it to go out at and flag it, see where the water level is going to be, and that's where I will cut my spillway in at. Basically I'll cut it down to the top of the flag and then cut it down so water will run out of it. This end of the dam shaped up pretty good. I really needed about 10 or so loads of dirt down there on that end, but it's no big deal. What I may do is cut this dirt out, throw it in the dump truck, haul it down there and spread it out. All right, so we find water level down here. Which is going to be right there. So what I'll do is flag it right there. Now that should be water level all the way around. So I'll cut down where that flag is. I'll cut down till it gets fall going that way, and then water will just run on out that way. That's how I do it. I don't know any other way to do it. So Ernie, I hope that helps you, buddy. All right, since this machine has 2D grade control on it, what I did is I set my benchmark right at that flag, and I've got a 2% fall to cut down. Y'all can see the bucket with the thing going down and the slope falling back to me. I think 2% is enough. should be more than enough. So what I'll do, start right at that flag. Y'all can hear the tone. It's not really going to be enough dirt to even worry about hauling over there. I'll just waste it out right here. Alright, so I know I'm on grade right there, so when I move, she ain't gonna tell me that I basically moved. Now what I do is I come back up here, touch where I know is good, reset my grade. So now I'm on grade. Now I'm pulling a 2% slope from there. It should daylight out right in here somewhere. It starts falling off. Of course I would dig up a root. Move again. Rebench it, even though I was already on grade. Daylighting out right in there. Alright, that should be good. That will give me enough fall out of the pond. Now what I'm gonna do is get over here, turn my grade control off so it ain't sitting there beeping. Bucket, but it's a ways up there and I don't feel like getting with it right now. I'll just take my bucket and smooth those edges down like that right there. It should give it a soft transition. I mean, it doesn't really matter, it's just an old cow pond. The cows are probably going to walk right in there and keep cutting the water level down, but won't be hard to fix if they do. That should let water go right on out. And what I can do is come back right here, put the center of my bucket on that flag, about right there, touch grade, and come down through here. Just a little bit high right there, so make sure I'm not high anywhere down through here. That's on grade. And it's a 2% slope. Well, I guess I need to take that off real quick and make sure it's not going to be messing with it.
set that back to 0. Alright, now I can check it. Alright, so now I'm dropping right there. Steadily dropping, so should be good. Yeah. Alright, that takes care of that. I'm gonna get this graded out and smoothed out, and the pond will be finished, and then all I got left is just waiting on the last few little stumps and stuff to burn down, rake the ashes out.
Well, alright y'all, I am calling it on this one. Came back over here, let the fire burn down as long as I could today. Came back over here and just finished raking the ashes out, and that's what that pile looks like. There was really nothing left in it. I just picked out the metal. There's that one down there. Had a couple little bitty stuff. It would have burned all the way up, but I just didn't feel like waiting a whole nother day on it, so I just dug a little bitty hole right there and threw the what was left of some of the stumps in there, and raked over that and raked the ashes out, and those will finish burning on down through the night. And it's supposed to rain tomorrow, I think, so that should help settle that on down. But that's going to be a wrap on this one. I'm happy with it. Frank's happy, Paul's happy with his pond, so this thing is holding water. Don't look like it's lost any from the first little rain we had. So I will keep y'all updated on this as it fills up, and we'll see how she goes. And I appreciate y'all on this one. It's been fun. Today is December 31st, so tomorrow is the first of the new year. Hope everybody has a good new year. And the way I see it, if you ain't already doing it, you probably ain't going to in the new year. So y'all stop procrastinating. Whatever it is that you want to do, don't wait till the new year or a Monday or whatever. You know how people do on that stuff. When you get ready to do it, you just need to go ahead and do it, whatever it is, whether it's your health or, you know, buying a new dozer or excavator, whatever it is. I'm gonna keep on doing what I'm doing, and that's busting tail every day, as long as the good Lord's willing. So I appreciate all y'all. Y'all keep your eyes open. I'll see you later.